Family and first-time viewers. Here's the data on the 382 that I just hit. Um, Basically, like I say, tracking the numbers is the key. I pick three at a glance. You can track all 1,000 numbers at a glance. And the reason why I'm doing this data here for Missouri evening draw is so you can see how long it takes for these numbers to show up. They can show up 2 years in a row and then not show up again for 5 years. So that's why you have to track the actual numbers so you'll see what numbers to actually play instead of guessing playing a number, because you could go on a number and it didn't play it out and won't play again for 5 years. And a lot of people like to play, pick numbers and birthday numbers and things like that, and they might not come out. I got one number in Missouri Evening Draw, 160. I know ain't been out since 2005 because my data go back to 2005. So if 160's been your number all this time, you've been waiting a long time for that number. So, but from my experience and playing for 30 years, tracking has always been the key. I never had a system to really track all 1,000 numbers, and then when I put pick three at a glance together, I knew I was onto something, and I wanted to share it with everybody. But this is just to give you a look at how these numbers fall and the distance between them falling. And the reason I hit that 2 on the back, I knew that the 2 hadn't fell all last month on the back end. So I just ran it down from 0 to 9, and I caught it. Not guessing numbers. I know why I'm playing my numbers. I always know why I'm playing the front pair, the back pair, the single digit, and the actual single number off the master sheet. So that's what I'm trying to get through to everybody, is to track your own numbers in your own state. And you're just not going to get that with just the tic-tac-toes, the date sums, the grids, the flips, and the multiple different rundowns, because all they do is give you a list of numbers to play, and 9 out of 10, most people see the number after the number then played in their grid or in their different rundowns. But with pick three at a glance, you're tracking the actual numbers and seeing what they're doing. So this is basically what I'm doing. I'm going to post this, I guess, try to do it every day, just to give people a look at how these numbers are run, just using Missouri as a template to show you that. And I don't know if you can put something together for your own state. You might have a calendar app where you can just put your lottery numbers in. That's how I started this with a tablet. I had a calendar on my tablet, and all I logged in it was my evening numbers that played since 2005. So now I can check any number that played. I can check any back number that played. I can check any middle number that played, single number. I can check the front numbers that played, and I can check when the actual number played and how many different ways it played. So this was a very, very valuable tool that I put together about a year or so after I got start playing pick three, and it's been very helpful. Okay, so here's the disclaimer. I'm not going to tell anybody to play what numbers, because if you're using the pick three at a glance system, you will pick your own numbers for your own state and for yourself in Missouri. If you're following me, I try to list what I'm playing for everybody, and so they can see what I'm playing. But I'm sure that if you're tracking the numbers along with me, you might see something that I miss, and it'll be a great help for you. You'll probably hit them harder than I can. But play responsibly, everybody. You want to play on a consistent basis, so put yourself on a budget, okay? All righty. Track your own numbers again for your own state. All right. The lotteries are set up for them to their advantage, because they have to pay everybody, and they got buildings and equipment and everything and repairmen and all that stuff to keep the lottery going. So track your own numbers for your own state. Okay, and stop losing, start winning, tracking your own numbers again for your own state. And once you start tracking these numbers, you're going to realize that trying to spend money hitting these numbers every day and playing different numbers, you're really burning up your money. With me, I know when to cut back on my numbers if I don't see them falling a certain way. I'll cut back, and then when I hit, I'll pick back up. I kind of load up. I really load up when I hit. I don't try to load up on numbers if I haven't hit yet. Okay? I reinvest it back into my numbers. Okay? Once you start hitting, I'm sure, and you're happy with what you're getting off the videos. I have 1,000+ videos. You can call me. You can ask me any questions, leave comments, email me. I'm accessible. Support the channel. That's all I'll say. Support the channel, whatever you feel like. Okay. Okay, and please subscribe. It'll help me get the Pick 3 at a Glance strategy out to everybody. I think everybody needs this strategy to track their own numbers in their own state. I don't care what they're using. I mean, if it's working for you, you got something that's working for you. Like I got the Pick 3 at a Glance strategy working for me. I'm happy with it. Then go with it. But I haven't seen anything out there like the Pick 3 at a Glance strategy on YouTube anywhere. And everybody's got the strategies, and believe me, I've checked them all out pretty much. But it's not that many of us that really do the lottery as far as on a consistent basis as far as the Pick 3 and the Pick 4. And I don't do the Pick 4. It's luck. In my book, you got 1 in 10,000 odds. It's not trackable, teachable, and doable. For me, Pick 3 is trackable, teachable, and doable. I can teach anybody how to do the Pick 3 at a Glance strategy. And like I said, in 30 minutes. Okay, so thank you for your time. I appreciate everybody's support and the family that's been following me. A lot of you have been following me since day one. And believe me, I remember the day I started this thing. It was in June of 2022. And man, I never thought that I would even be this far. When they told me I had to get 40 subscribers, I was about ready to give up then. But, hey, all I can say, persistence is the key. And you can do almost anything if you put your mind and heart and sincerity to it. So, all right, family, play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless.